Hello, my mystic friends. As we approach the 22nd of September 2025, we are going to experience this major shift within the atmospheric energy for each and every one of us. We are now ushering in a new season that brings about balance and connection, while Mars on the same day is going to move into the sign of Scorpio. This is an intense time that can be intimidating energy. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. If you're ready for personal consultation, definitely follow the link below. So in this all 12 signs astrology forecast, I want to walk you through the key planetary aspects, the transits, and how they're stirring change in all of us. If you are new here, I blend traditional Western and evolutionary astrology in order to help you align with your soul's path. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing. So let's dive in. So for my Aries friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the Sun is now moving into your partnership sector. If you are Aries, the Libra area of your life is the opposite of you. It includes personal collaborations, best friends, significant others. You can see that this is a beautiful trine, that it is connecting Uranus and Pluto together. We also have Mars leaving Libra and moving into the sign of Scorpio. So for you, Aries, this is highlighting both your relationships and your own inner depths. The Sun's entry into Libra, it activates, this is personal relationships, partnerships. It represents contracts, negotiations. This is going to be a time to focus on balance and fairness within each of these different types of relationships, whether they're romantic or business or close allies. You are being asked to soften your edges in order to see the world through the eyes of another person. That compromise, it's not a weakness, but that's where the wisdom comes in. Meanwhile, Mars, your ruling planet, always important for you to be following where it goes. It enters into the sign of Scorpio. This is your 8th house of shared resources. It's debt, intimacy, alimony, child support, taxes, wills. It's all types of transformation that come through healing and loss. So Mars and Scorpio here, it is relentless. It wants the truth. It wants depth. It wants nothing superficial. And so this energy, it really pulls you into these conversations, these circumstances that require vulnerability and honesty and courage, not only from you, but from others. Now, financial matters that are tied up to others, they can truly demand your attention, or you might be asked to face your fears around trust or intimacy, sex, control, or the letting go of control. The opportunities of this transit bring about deep healing through your intimate connections, intimacy, you reclaiming your power, forging these alliances that can strengthen you at a soul level. The challenge comes from confronting jealousy, power struggles, or these old wounds that come up within relationships. I'm encouraging you to choose honesty over avoidance. Commit to the relationships that will empower you. Release the ones that just pull and drain all your energy away. Harness Scorpio's resilience in order to transform your fear into a strength for you, because Libra's grace is to keep harmony alive. Aries, a mantra for you can be, I align with balance within all of my relationships, and the courage is in the transformation. So for my Aries friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Taurus friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you now have the Sun moving into the sign of Libra. It's in your 6th house of your day-to-day habits. It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus and with Pluto, creating this beautiful grand air trine, thoughts, ideas, communication, and all of this swirling and working together. You also have Mars moving into your partnership sector. Now, for this transit, this day is like this turning point in how do you balance your health, your work, your relationships while the Sun is about your daily routines. It's about your service to others, and these themes of how can I take care of myself, in what order can I do this, and who else is involved in all of this. It also brings in themes of alternative healthcare and healing practices and modalities. You are going to be called to create harmony within your schedule, what you do on a daily basis for your self-worth, for your career, your job, to bring balance in how you care for your mind, your body, your spirit. This is the season to prioritize wellness for yourself, for refinement and cooperation with colleagues. Now, at the same time, Mars is going to enter into Scorpio. This will energize all types of partnerships and relationships. This can be personal and this can be professional. This can be collaborative. Mars here, it's going to demand intensity and a passion within these connections that you have with others. Shallow connections, they're not going to do. I always call them like wax paper connections. Like you can see them, they're transparent. You are going to crave honesty and depth. You might find yourself confronting issues of fairness or within power dynamics between you and a partner or you and somebody else. Collaborations could really heat up with both passion and it can bring about conflict. It depends on how you show up and how you approach them. Now, the opportunities of this transit come from the fact that you can build these healthier routines that support both your mind and your body and your relationships with others, strengthening partnerships by addressing the hidden truths and aligning on shared goals. The challenge, it comes from overworking, ignoring self-care, or projecting your frustration onto others. I'm encouraging you to work from a space of balance that comes from honest communication. At this time, look to make space for compromise while standing firm within your values. Let Mars and Scorpio help you to cut and sever through all of the noise and focus only on partnerships that truly support your growth. Taurus, a mantra can be, I honor balance in my daily life and passion in all of my connections. So for my Taurus friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Gemini friends, I love this for you because it's in a fellow air sign and it's working in harmony with your first house of identity. We have the Sun moving into Libra, which is your fifth house of children, creativity, art, beauty, music. It's connecting to others. Now, you also have Uranus in your first house of identity, and you have Pluto in the ninth house of you connecting with people far and wide, traveling, studying. I love this for bringing it all together. Now, Mars will, on the same day, move into the sign of Scorpio. So for you, this is a very heart-centered shift for you. The Sun's entry into Libra, it's illuminating all things that you want to create and give birth to. This will be a time for you to express yourself, to reconnect with what brings you pleasure, and to find harmony through art, through romance, or possibly playful pursuits. Relationships with children or lovers or your own inner child, they can flourish when you open yourself up to give and to receive love with balance. Now, simultaneously, you're going to have Mars enter into the sign of Scorpio. Here, it's really going to fire up your sixth house of your work, your routines, your health, alternative modalities of nurturing and caring for yourself, unique ideas. Mars and Scorpio, it is going to give you razor sharp focus on your tasks. It can stir intensity around deadlines and responsibilities. You might feel the drive to truly overhaul your workout routines or your personal work routines, or to cut away any unhealthy habits or pursue work with a greater passion and drive. Now, the opportunities that come from this transit is this is a beautiful, fertile time for you to explore creative breakthroughs that have to do with you and in your improved health. You can also channel and discipline into both like joyful expression and tangible progress within your day-to-day habits. Now, the challenges they come from struggles with balancing play and with responsibility, like overextending yourself at work or not finding a healthy balance between the two. Don't let passion turn into a burnout for you. Honor your need for both play and productivity. Commit to projects and relationships that can truly ignite your heart while also maintaining this rhythm that can truly sustain you. So a mantra for you, Gemini, can be, I create with joy and I commit with focus. So for my Gemini friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Cancer friends, this is an intense one for you because the sun is moving into the bottom of your chart, your fourth house of home and stability, emotional, physical, family. Now you have Uranus in a beautiful grand trine with Pluto, harmonizing all of this air that takes these, your home, your passion, your life, all of this and bringing it together. Now at the same time, you have Mars moving into the sign of Scorpio. This is the sun's moving into Libra is going to highlight your emotional roots, your foundation. This will be a season for you to cultivate peace within your own personal sanctuary. There could be family relationships that can call for diplomacy or fairness or cooperation. Meanwhile, Mars is moving right into Scorpio and it powers up your fifth house of creativity, love, pleasure, lovers, your own inner child. Mars here, it brings this intense desire to create, to love with passion, to experience joy deeply. There can be these romantic connections that really heat up. You might feel compelled to pursue creative projects with passionate determination. If you have children, you might find yourself standing firm with guiding them and protecting them. Now, the opportunities of this transit come from deepening the bonds within family or loved ones, challenging anybody who wants to not fall in line with that, not support your home life. And it's you channeling the passion into creative self-expression. Now, the challenge comes from emotional power struggles. This can come from home. This could be jealousy within love, or like an all or nothing approach to pleasure that just leaves you physically and emotionally drained. The goal is going to be balance. Nourish your roots while embracing your passions. Libra season, it reminds you that compromising at home, it brings harmony, while Mars and Scorpio, it helps you to express yourself with courage. So look to commit to joy and release the fear and vulnerability. So Cancer, a mantra for you can be, I create harmony at home and passion in love. So my Cancer friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Leo friends, the sun, whenever it makes a major aspect to anything, it's always important for you to follow it because it's your chart ruler. So you have your sun moving into Libra. This is in an area of your life that has to do with communication with neighbors and siblings and cousins. It's your third house. It's about how do you communicate and how do you anchor yourself with those connections. With the sun moving into the sign of Libra, it's about learning and your community and what you say all of those themes are going to be illuminated. Now, it brings in your connections with others through, this could be partnership as in work. The Pluto in your 7th house is the other. So best friends, significant others, business partners, significant others, clients. The 11th house for you brings in who you network with in order to follow through with what you want for your goals. And so this creates this beautiful air trine that can move you forward. Now, Mars now moves into Scorpio, which is your 4th house of home and family. And this engages the desire to find balance in how you speak, how you share, how you connect with others, how you build bridges with neighbors and peers, best friends, significant others, work associates. And this is you looking for diplomacy within your words, because this is going to be your superpower. Now, at the same time, we're going to have Mars move into the sign of Scorpio, and that will intensify home and emotional foundation, like your physical foundation. Your 4th house is your living space. It's your personal life. It's what you need in order to build everything upon. It's literally the base. And so with Mars and Scorpio here, it stirs your passions around home matters, family dynamics, or even the physical changes within your living space. This transit can feel like a push in order for you to confront emotional patterns, or for you to claim your personal power within family situations. Now, opportunities can come through these powerful breakthroughs within your communication style and within emotional healing that from home. The chance here is to stabilize your foundation while strengthening your voice within the world. The difficulty comes from conflict that can come from family or traditions, or tension between your own personal needs and the expectations that come from loved ones. Use Libra's tact that comes from your 3rd house, that's about how do I navigate these conversations with grace, while Mars in Scorpio, it's going to give you the courage to confront the emotional truths of things. Don't avoid these difficult decisions, these conversations that are coming up with other people. Look to lean in to truly have them, and look at this as this is where the healing and the growth is going to emerge. You just have to use tact and balance. So a mantra, Leo, can be, I speak with harmony and I act with courage at my roots. So for my Leo friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Virgo friends, you have the sun moving into an area of your life that has to do with your cash, your property, your talents. It has to do with you connecting to what do I need in order to feel safe and secure. The sun moving in here is harmonizing with Uranus in your house of career, job, reputation, and legacy, and Pluto, your daily habits. So we know that this has everything to do with highlighting values and your voice. We have Mars moving into your 3rd house of the way that you communicate with other people. So with the sun in Libra and Mars in Scorpio, this season, it invites you to create balance within your finances, to appreciate the beauty of what you already have, to recognize your own inherent worth. That partnerships, they can also bring these opportunities for shared resources and within these fair exchanges. Remember, Libra always wants everything to be balanced and fair and equitable. Now, Mars in Scorpio, it's energizing all types of communication and learning and your close connections. And so Mars in Scorpio here, it sharpens your mind. It also sharpens your tongue. Know that your words, they're going to carry a lot of power and a lot of intensity. You might feel driven to truly speak your truth, speak your mind, or to pursue new studies with a deep focus. Now, the opportunities of this transit, it comes from like financial balance and the chance to truly deepen your knowledge or your voice, finding the truth. Stronger connections with siblings or neighbors or community, they can also emerge and come from this connection. The challenge is arguments that come from being impatient, either on your part or somebody else's. Financial power struggles, or being overly critical within your communication style. Look to honor both your value and your words. Libra reminds you to weigh fairness within your financial dealings, while Scorpio, it's urging honesty in communication. So speak with conviction, but soften your tone with grace. This balance, it elevates both your self-worth and your relationships and partnerships. So my Virgo friends, a mantra can be, I honor my worth and I speak with purpose. So for Virgo, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Libra friends, this is your season. You now have the sun moving into your first house of your identity. You are stepping into the spotlight. The first thing that the sun is going to do is form a harmonious aspect with Uranus and Pluto. This is a grand air trine that brings in the focus to shocking revelations, transformation. This is a time of a renewal and a rejuvenation, you finding the balance. Your charm, your diplomacy, everything is going to be amplified, and you are reminded to align your actions with your truest self. Now, you also have Mars leaving your first house and moving into your second house of finances and possessions and values. Now, Mars in Scorpio here, it really pushes you to act decisively with all money matters, or to confront issues of lack or security. You might feel driven to pursue financial opportunities, or to truly defend what you value the most. The second house is people, places, and things of what do I need in order to feel safe, secure, and valued. Now, the opportunities that come from this is a beautiful, powerful moment for self-expression, for you building material security. You can channel that Mars energy, that determination, and strengthen your financial foundation, while the sun is helping you to project confidence and balance. Now, the challenge comes from conflicts over money, or over-identifying with material security at the expense of your own inner peace. Look to honor both who you're becoming and what you are building. This is your time to truly align with your identity, with what your values are. Be mindful of where you spend your energy, both financially and emotionally. Invest only in what truly supports your soul's growth. So for my Libra friends, a mantra can be, I align with my true self and I invest in what I value. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Scorpio friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is going to be a deeply transformative time for you. You have the sun moving into the 12th house. When the sun activates your 12th house, it's the house of rest and recovery and release and your personal unconscious. This season is going to ask you to step back. It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 8th house and with Pluto in your 4th house of home and stability. It's all working together in this beautiful grand trine that says, I need to find balance through reflection, meditation, spiritual practices. Libra energy here asks you to release the resentment and to invite in peace and forgiveness into your inner world. Now, at the same time, Mars, your chart ruler, moves into your first house of identity. Now, this is like this fire is being lit underneath you. You are now stepping into your power, your divinity, your will, your drive. Mars in your sign, it really gives you this confidence, this determination that just cannot be ignored. You are ready to act, to claim your space, and to pursue your own desires with precision and with focus. The opportunities that come from this transit, they are about profound breakthroughs in both your own spiritual healing and in your own self-expression. It's about courage to confront old patterns while boldly stepping into these new ones. Now, the challenge comes from, how do I balance rest with action? You might feel torn between the need for internal retreat, so you can tune into, mind, body, spirit, and the urge to now initiate and push forward. Let Libra's sun remind you that your power of this inner peace and what comes from tuning into what does your mind, body, spirit need, while Mars is igniting your external courage. Balance reflection with action. Your soul growth is going to be in aligning your own inner healing with your outer determination. So a mantra for you, Scorpio, can be, I honor my inner peace and my outer power. So for Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Sagittarius friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you have the Sun moving into your 11th house of your connections. This is a very soulful and purposeful shift for you. The Sun's entering into the sign of Libra. It's illuminating your house of friendships, your star family, your community, your goals. Now, it is in a harmonious aspect with your partnership sector. If you are Sagittarius, the Gemini area is everybody else. This is best friends, significant others. Now, Pluto is in your 3rd house of communication, and to include neighbors and siblings and cousins. So we know that this includes you and everybody else. Now, this season is about you building harmony within all of these networks, within all of these places that you collaborate to dream bigger. Your connections now, they can really open up doors to these opportunities in order to help you align with your long-term vision. I want to also bring in Mars. Mars is going into Scorpio on the same day. Mars moving into your 12th house of subconscious, these endings, the hidden strength. Now, Mars here is subtle but very potent. If it pushes you to truly look in the mirror and face your fears. It's you saying, no, this is a repeating pattern and I need to release it. I need to do that inner work. I need to focus on where I have had self-undoing and break that record, like take the needle off the record and release myself from it. Break the chains, these karmic chains. Mars is not about charging ahead here. Mars is about cutting cords quietly but powerfully internally. Now, the opportunities of this transit can be new friends, new alliances, people that can support your goals, paired with deeper spiritual drive to let go of what no longer serves you. And this can be a powerful moment of healing for you. The challenge comes from feeling drained or exhausted by social obligations, or battling the hidden fears that nobody else sees, and it undermines your progress. Look to seek a balance between your outer community and your need for this inner reflection. Libra season, it encourages collaboration, but Scorpio in Mars, it asks that you do the inner shadow work. And so together, this is helping you to align with your soul's deepest truth. Sagittarius, a mantra can be, I connect with community while also honoring my own inner healing. So for my Sagittarius friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Capricorn friends, I absolutely love this for you because the sun is moving at the top of your chart. This is the highest point, which is your job, your career, it's your ambitions, it's your passions, it's your reputation, it's your goals of what you want to go after. It's in a harmonious aspect with Pluto in your second house of money and talents and skill set and resources, and with Uranus in your daily habits and balancing your home and your career. And so together, this is about career and community and moving yourself further along. The sun enters Libra and it lights up career recognition, your public life, people seeing you. This will be a time to find balance within your own professional goals. The 10th house is you stepping into some form of a leadership role, either at home or at work, but it wants you to do it with diplomacy and to cultivate harmony within your own reputation. Meanwhile, you have Mars. Mars has just moved into your 11th house, the sign of Scorpio. This is the house of friendships and groups and networks and aspirations. Mars here, it really fuels your drive to get out and to network. It's about collaboration and passionately pursuing your long-term goals. You might feel compelled to cut ties with some groups that just no longer align with you, and to invest your energy into communities that support and uplift you. The opportunities of this transit are professional recognition paired with powerful collaborations. You can advance your career goals all while aligning yourself with networks that reflect your vision. Now, the challenge comes from, I would think it would be potential conflict within the group dynamics or power struggles within possible professional circles. Look to step into these leadership roles with both strength and fairness. Let Libra's sun remind you that diplomacy, it earns respect. While Scorpio's Mars, it helps you to fearlessly pursue those long-term aspirations. Balance your ambition with integrity. Choose alliances that empower your path moving forward. So Capricorn, a mantra can be, I rise with harmony and I pursue my goals with passion. So for my Capricorn friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Aquarius friends, I absolutely love this transit for you. You have the sun moving into Libra in your 9th house. This is about to expand your worldview and your ambition. It's in a harmonious aspect with Pluto transforming who you are, and with Uranus, what you want to create, give birth to. All of this energy is a grand air trine that focuses on your ambition. The sun is lighting up higher learning, travel, spiritual beliefs, cross-cultural experiences. This is a season for you to truly seek out balance within your worldview and to expand through studies, taking a class, taking a workshop, teaching something, traveling somewhere, to connect with perspectives that really broaden your horizons, your understanding of things. Now, at the same time, you're going to have Mars move into the sign of Scorpio at the highest point of your chart. Your 10th house is about career and your public life, recognition. This is about being a very ambitious placement. Mars here it fuels your drive. It wants success. It wants recognition. It wants leadership. You might feel called to take serious, bold action within your professional life, or to claim authority, or to truly pursue a new direction, and with this unwavering determination. Like, this is it. I know it. I feel it. I have to do it. Now, the opportunities of this transit, it's growth through study, travel, teaching, combined with these career breakthroughs. It's connecting you with the right people, places, and things that can expand your mind for aligning your ambitions with your higher beliefs, creating this powerful synergy for you. Now, the challenge of this transit are struggles that come between like your professional ambition and the freedom that you crave and desire. Now, there can be tension between your worldview and possibly authority figures, like them wanting to have control or pressure over you. Look to stay aligned with your truth while pursuing your ambitions. Libra energy, it reminds us to keep fairness at the center of all of our choices. While Mars and Scorpio, it helps us to go all in with confidence and to align passion with purpose. So for Aquarius, a mantra for you can be, I am pursuing my higher truth and acting with fearless ambition. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Pisces friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you have the Sun moving into an area of your life that revolves around intimacy. It's sacred, it's transformation, it's expansion. The 8th house is the house of shared resources that we have with either business partners, significant others. It can include exes, and it can also include family. And so the Sun in Libra, it is working with Uranus in your home sector and Pluto in your 12th house of karma, the hidden house where we go to tune into what is spirit asking of us, to connect into the messages from beyond. The 12th house is where we heal and renew. And so having the sun shift into the sign of Libra, illuminating all of your resources, all of these feelings of intimacy and deep transformation, this season is inviting you to seek out balance and harmony with your closest bonds, to honor the fair exchanges that are within shared resources or with energy, or in your connection with other people, to truly open yourself up to vulnerability and trust. Now, at the same time, Mars is moving into Scorpio. Now, this is your 9th house of spirituality, religion, philosophy, belief. It's the house of higher learning, expanding of your mind. Now, Mars here, it really drives you to explore passionately. It's through study or travel or spiritual practices. You are now going to be motivated to seek out the deeper meaning and to fight for your own truth. The opportunities of this transit, they come in the form of transformation that has to do with fear and power dynamics, release, let go, anything. The 8th house is the house of taboo topics. And so it's, how can I transform intimacy that is paired with these bold new journeys that I can explore for growth. And it's you facing these fears of vulnerability, while also, how do I expand my horizons? How do I overcome this? The challenge comes from power struggles within shared resources. Who has the power? Do you feel powerless? Or clashes between your beliefs and that of other people. I'm encouraging you to let Libra's sun truly let it guide you to find harmony within those people that you have the closest bonds with. While Mars in Scorpio is going to fuel your exploration of expanding your mind through either travel or studying for new horizons. Release your fears around trust and intimacy and embrace these opportunities to expand your worldview. This is your moment to align intimacy and wisdom, vulnerability and freedom. A mantra for you can be, I trust in transformation and pursue truth with passion. So for my Pisces friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey.